the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral.
Hi everyone, it's your boy
Sam. A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night." It's not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well. We can find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
I thought I put the clothes on this guy. Yeah, it's censored. It should be. Maybe it's a pre-rendered cutscene that you just saw. Oh yeah. Yeah, underwear. Why did I choose to have sunglasses as my cool persona? You see someone in a and they'll call up, "Hey, you need help." I could have sworn there was no tree branch here, right?
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this.
What the fuck?
First name, last name. See.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Peter Fransen.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just
Funny for all the Finnish names.
Right.
Pulkkinen.
While Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
Kerminen.
No spoilers.
Määttä.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and
Puha.
watch with me. I love you both.
Holmström.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Herva Grossman.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Kuusela, Hyytiäinen, Muikku.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town.
Rytkönen.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on
Hakola.
this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Kohonen, Vehkala, Orrenmaa, Aalto.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Alanko.
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return one invitation. Ja.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that,
Senior.
federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Huh.
Here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell him about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
All that's there.
I need to think through the facts of the case. The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case.
I had actually tried to use some of
using
this.
each field office.
My
as
version is
mark
a
on my head.
lobby of a hotel in Tallinn.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Joo, okei. Yippee, okei. Talk to someone. Victim report missing in 2010, discovered 2012. Found in 2018. Found 2 weeks ago, just open rule as death. Terry Wolf, Wendy Davis, Ted Lane.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retirement? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
That's actually not a giant joke. It also happened to me too. When I was working as a doorman or a nightclub bouncer, I swore it was my last night at a job.
You okay to jump down?
And that one day at night I had to throw 3 to 4 people out. One of them kept coming back. Had to throw again and again and again. And my glasses broke. The mighty mountain in the distance, no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
You can almost feel the atmosphere, the moisture, the moist air of that forest, even when it's room temperatured warmth in
Not a
my
bad
room
place
here.
to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob?
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
He's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic. Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Consists of previous. Investigate the scene. Find 3 pieces of evidence.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
Whoa.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Victim and the killers. Learn about the victim.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Ahmaa. Ahma is Finnish for lynx.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
For later. Huh.
Was he killed here, or brought here after? For display?
That I already did.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Later. Okay.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
2010.
Certainly fits
I was
the
in
pattern.
high school back then.
Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Or
Probably
yes, I
something
was.
this
Yeah, I was.
town wants to forget.
Huh. Didn't notice that clue.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
For later again. Hetkinen. Find evidence. What evidence?
Large amount of blood on the table.
Oh, that evidence.
The victim died here. I think that's everything. For now, at least. Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Victim came from...
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together. Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
How do you draw those conclusions? Check the lake.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Yeah, you do that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here.
Possibly nude.
ambushed
He's
him,
just
dragged
in
him to
his
the
underwear.
campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Joo.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Are you gonna pick it up? Oh. Zoom in. Oh, my bad.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. A witch with no heart. A strange echo of our murder. I should profile Nightingale about this page.
There's no mystery on the name, joka on shape, jota meni mystery about the lake, gloomy doorway underworld, of with which Golden Lake it was. Legend tells her affected local sheriff answered. He accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. Woman returned to avenge her wrongdoings. Doers, if she was not a witch before she was now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf, or so the legend goes.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Trail gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body.
Based
Let's
on
tell
what?
the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty
We have
woods.
not been there yet.
Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Okay,
Now you're just being
they did.
mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Huh. Almost looked like there was an axe stuck in there, but maybe that was just my poor eyesight. Or the sunglasses doing a Reconning.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
The animation made it look like she was carrying a gun. No, not that one, this one. Oh yeah.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
All right. This is... Wait, why am I confused? Oh, because I'm supposed to be with the one driving.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Small towns like these are nice to visit, maybe, but living in them, that's a whole different. That's a whole different thing.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Or, as it said in Finnish, kahvia.
See you around.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care.
There are no cars driving, might as well walk in the middle of the street.
That's all much.
Oh dear. Cute.
Joo. Voi peura, tai... Voi sentään!
Hi. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it slowed down ever since Calder Light was fast up.
Yes. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
I'm just gonna go here because... oh yeah, map. And there's that metta. Ah. In the original game, or well, the original game, in the Alan Wake 1, you never managed to get into this bathroom or restroom until it was in the DLC, the Signal DLC. Ha! Let me try stealing something, or just do this.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Women, children. Okay, taken all the time I have needed. Now let's...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Okay.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found it. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Rofiloida.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something.
How do you know
One of
that?
the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
Once was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party.
Jumped in there.
No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth. We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Cult of the Tree.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
For later. Girl. Involved. Talk to someone. Find evidence. Okay.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
Gaslighting.
No.
That's gaslighting.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Okay. Never mind then.
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. The Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
I don't see a hearse.
In the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
She said while walking in front of him.
So this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just here to
Anything you
pay
need,
my ticket.
just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Yeah, you should probably show your certificate for that. And not just expect them to take it for you at your word.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking.
Läpällä.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Yeah.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water, post-mortem. It doesn't add up.
Okay, not that one. Okay, creates a new one. Yeah.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Put on gloves. I'm surprised they haven't patched in her to have gloves on this cutscene. Come on. Gloves.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the Pika.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Oh boy.
I'll make you pay.
I didn't even buy anything.
it to get into the light. He can't see me in the light.
Hei Robert!
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Go!
Where did she drop it? There or... Oh, there.
Vanished.
End of chapter. Play for a while. Game plumbers. Well, no, not until now. Not something I have played myself. Plumbers don't wear ties.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
Hold up.
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
Not what I expected to find when I googled that.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale. Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster. The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
So you have one of the worst games for a reason. FMV game, but they don't even do that right. FMV told in photos. Sounds like a bomb in the making.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve. Doesn't look right.
Limited run games on the joke and the... Huh. Yeah.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
I remember from something because I'm playing on New Game Plus.
Can't be opened on this
and
side.
From that you need to have a Saga be very much armed and...
You all okay? Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Those two are almost middle age and they have been deputies since... well, last game. Or the first game.
Was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Yeah, right. Well, that's all.
I'm confiscating these for my own use.
Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean the sheriff disappeared? Like poof? He's gone like magic? Magic's not real.
Monsters aren't real. Magic's definitely
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Oh, daylight.
They're a fine pair.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also spare season.
Huh.
Oh,
Peter
no.
Franzen.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. We have both cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything. And we'll take
Dead
you
Space student.
anywhere.
Kingdom Hearts had Roxas and Mickey.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
And
Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just
Crash Bandicoot, it was another Crash Bandicoot 3 until Coco also became a playable character.
limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
And Spyro, it was another Spyro 3 also, where we got Hunter Sheila, Sergeant Bird, Agent 9 and Bentley. And Sly 2 also, yeah, you managed to get to play as Bentley and Murray also, besides just Sly.
My client
And yeah, that's also a good example.
Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare.
Good cell phone reception all the way here at the boonies.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Oh. Hey, Ormax.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues. I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
What's so great about this light pole? Or, sorry, electricity pole.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings. Ready to go?
Waiting on you.
Oh. I hope you're enjoying it. Or managing it.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Okay. Now that we're at the lake, we also need to remember to collect everything.
Come clean, Anderson.
All the ammo there
I
is.
know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing...
How far did you have you mentioned by the get in
heard the stories
FF7?
about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Return to the heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale.
Yeah, there's
killed.
that part is there's gonna be a difference between
the writer of these pages knows
what happened in the remake.
Or because they can see what's coming. Impossible.
They changed that one part. I'm not gonna spoil unless. Yeah,
you're
you're coming up to it right now. I assume.
Need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Ah.
I've been thinking more
Look
about
at that
the
sundown.
What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Ah, Peter Franzen is right there.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalanpiirre.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby.
Fun.
What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs.
Good for you. And congratulations.
Yep, that's the right.
Hope you had a better graduation ceremony than I did.
Here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Okay, we're done for now.
The disappointment that
Let's get to the murder
Ilmo
side,
has
Casey.
about Saga being from Sweden instead of Finland is a somewhat understandable, because in Finland we have this saying
A lot of things about this
when it
case
comes to
keep
hockey matches, tournaments and
But
so
one
on.
thing feels
Where
really
there's this saying,
Breaker's disappearance.
winning is not important. The important thing is that
I don't
Sweden
think
loses.
Nightingale was responsible.
he was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Wow. Good thing we got
drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Oh.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around. Learn what this ritual is.
Huh.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Hold on, am I going the right way now? Or not? Okay, no, there's the footprints. Huh. Other page.
Saga bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casey and the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. A presence. I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. this place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Yeah. I have used a similar tactic on myself sometimes here and there. Something like a...
This mug always cheers me up.
My mind palace looks more like a lobby of a hotel I have been to a few times. It's something of a mental exercise I try to do. Like, when I'm trying to fall asleep and don't feel tired, I try to imagine myself to the lobby of the hotel and walk step by step to the reception's desk. And because it's in the mind, and the mind tends to rush and hurry, you need to purposely slow yourself down and walk every step of the way to the other side of the lobby, to the reception's desk. That's the kind of mental exercise. I read this already. Yeah.
What is that? These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
So scared, running away from the deep water.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead.
This fuse is busted. The page described the hut being lit and mentioned a fuse. The fuse box is missing a fuse. I need to find one to turn on the lights.
Mitch told me today her family's moving away. That sucks. Haven't even told her that I her yet. What's the point anymore? Said her parents want to better jobs and get her better school. Big city, that's fair. Who wants to stay in the Bright King Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. King, kill me. I snuck out last night, went to big house by the lake instead of watching from here like I always do. Instead, I just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going to go down there. I'm going to find out more. Out what? Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can get a better building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Oh, ammunition.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same
I
name
know
as a
things
fake
can get
detective.
a little crazy around here, but
He
if
hates
you're
those
ever
cheesy
feeling
condos.
scared, just remember
But
that
he
Alan
really
is
hates the
watching
movies.
over us. New Game Plus. Not enough. Not nearly enough. One's not enough.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
Dark poem.
The writer of the first word, not the writer of the last. With the terror of the light and the shadow cast. The third eye now open to project the night. This is the moment to write. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you are gone.
Okay, that's my previous save from back then. Okay. Oh, all my stuff from previous time are here. Kiva. Okay, saves from death but shatters in progress. Maximize health. Well, don't mind if I do. Okay, fair. Right. Greatest resilience. And current chances stand flashlight boost. Adds one more charge. Don't mind if I do. Hammer charm. Attacks staggering enemies more often. Increases quality and quantity of resources found. I'll take that as the last one.
Another page. Making progress.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Oh.
I already took care of all this.
Joo. Kiva, kiva.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Oh, up.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist isn't close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Heart, where is it?
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge. Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Strange of you to prioritize it like that.
Makes sense. I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey! I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife. I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
Let's see, up there should be some more caches because I remember there's a supposed to be a boss fight coming up and I need all the ammunition I can have and get. Okay.
Nightingale mentioned the general store. I need to check it out.
I'll just... Mortar Falls. Powerful feat of nature revived the spirit at the ground. Riding buttons at the bottom of the temple. The witch's cauldron and the sky. Okay. Nothing. Okay. Let's do a store tour. Oh, that's dumb of me. Oh. That's the murder scene. And here's the store. Okay, there's the...
Occultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
That doesn't heal much.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Put on gloves, my... Or actually have an evidence bag to put it in.
Makes total sense.
Ah, empty now because I have it.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay. I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
Was there anything else to pick up in here? Or collect? Oh. Yeah.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Oh, remind me, where am I supposed... Need to make sure I check out if... Because I remember back in January when I did play the original new game, I end up running out of ammunition in the boss fight. So if I can get any extra ammo...
Lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Remember, it's just a bad day, not a bad life, but if you're having a good day, ignore the whole thing. Like, well, kind of. Yeah. That's flooded. Don't forget to save often. Huh. Not nearly enough. Have I mentioned that I wish this game had a... that these games would have a melee attack? That ate a lot of ammunition. Hey, what? Did I miss the place to go to? Okay, if I take this back to the... Joo. Okay, we don't have it again. Scan. UFO and you. How hard do you like the knitting, hero? I had made it just for you. Okay. Wait, back? What was that? Back here. I feel like I'm in the exact same spot I was back in January. With barely enough ammo. And I'm gonna get stuck. When I get to the boss fight, I'm gonna get stuck because I don't have enough ammo. And that's the dead end again.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
I am not prepared for this.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap. Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you?
What the fuck was that? Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
Please help me. What was that?
Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
The rider went into the lake, banished the dark presence. Taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them. The dark presence, Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please. Stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shape shifted. Echoes of the writer's dreams. Fading in, fading out. The next story and the story after that. The writer was writing again.
Yeah, that's still not enough. I remember there was ammo that was... And some of these places they were offering ammo. I am not prepared for this. I am so not prepared for this.
He's here. Nightingale.
Come on, give me some ammo. I am too completely defenseless here. Hey. Another page.
He'd been on the trail of the writer forever. The writer he despised. Hemingway, Bukowski, Wake. I'll get you. I'll find you. I'll make you pay. You're in over your head. He descended into the tunnels, from the Dark City, into the ocean of darkness. Next stop, Caldera Street Station. Something, a presence, rumbled. Not a train. Shadows shifted on the platform. The writer's cult waited for him there. The cult of the word. Occultists lean close. I carry his words close to my chest now. You're not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise. He'd be caught, murdered. They got him. They didn't get him. He was reborn of hate. He was there, but he was risen. Sent to find the light switch up from the lake that was not the lake.
Five.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Oh, thank you.
Nightingale's badge.
But will it be enough? No, it probably won't. Well, maybe with the New Game Plus upgrade, maybe it will be enough. As a starter stats, maybe they're not then, but... Oh, this is the horror. Not knowing if you're ready. I have nothing to fight. Okay, barely surviving. Oh! Huh.
Who are you?
Pre-rendered cutscenes, so
Who are you?
she doesn't have the alternate costume here.
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
How to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The Dark Presence. We must stop it before...
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
End of chapter. I'm gonna let this play a little bit. I'm gonna see if it's copyright free or not.
In the dark, miles apart, made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. I was calling you, did you hear me? I lost my way, lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like a million times, feel the waves I break. The nightmares finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake.
Okay, one chorus is enough.
Anders, Where did you go? All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then that flooding just disappeared. Crazy forest. Is this who I think it is?
Casey, say hello to Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, this is Special Agent Alex Casey. He'll escort you to our car. Casey, I'll meet you there, right after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
Alex Casey? How? Am I still... Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on. It's a bit of a hike to the car, Wake. Just get your bearings, then we'll head out.
I need another minute. Cauldron Lake. I thought I'd never see this place again.
Take your time. But you should know these woods aren't the safest.
Yeah. It's getting dark. You have a flashlight? It's not safe without a light.
I have a light. And a gun. You can relax, Wake.
And pages. If you see pages of writing anywhere, you must take them and keep them safe. Our lives could depend on it. They have vital information.
We know about the pages, Wake. We'll keep an eye out for them.
Okay. Okay, just give me a moment. It's okay.
Take your time.
Okay. Let's see, anything to do on the
Should
beach?
look around. With the flooding gone, could be further clues out there. The flooding disappeared very suddenly. I wonder if there's any connection to the overlap. To Nightingale.
Can't come from there. That reminds me, Eesh. I remember there should be some hope.
A creepy twig sculpture?
There should be something somewhere here.
A locked box. Is that the cult of the tree symbol on it?
That was
Notes
easy.
and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the trade. The cult doesn't see their victims as people.
Remember, they look like us, but they aren't. They're like animals, and it's our job to hunt them down and get them. Oh yeah, it was a catchy song. Just hope it doesn't get copyright claimed. The game didn't exactly come with a streamer mode to turn off the copyrighted music. With Kingdom Hearts, that's pretty understandable, but still. Because that is a over 20-year game by now. 2019 actually with 2 and so on. And the games have become stable with the franchise, and so there are fans who have made their own renditions of them. But it's annoying. Annoying that you can't use That you're playing funny and then a big claim. Normally I wouldn't mind the claims, but the claims also make it difficult to get found in the algorithm. It also sucks because shit. Ouch. Yeah, I should have done this probably a little earlier. Damn, these wolves are annoying. Let me look something up. Control aim assist, yeah, but that barely does anything. Fucking... How many bullets do I need to put into these things? The whole clip? It's one enemy! Why does one enemy take this much damage? Where did it now? For fuck's sake. This is more annoying than scary because... Can you just get shot already, you stupid fucking wolf? Voi vitulla päähän kuole jo!
Even the animals are turning into monsters.
Fucking bullet sponges. Today's catch, a yellow perch and a mid-sized pike. Almost caught a lake trout, but it gave me a slip. It's managed the outlaw towners. Binoculars, something, taking notes, didn't notice, good. Not a rubber boot, regular creepies, round, usual, no one gets guide fish anyway. Stream side.
There's something written here. A poem? Or a riddle?
1 bird for light,
Reminds
2
me of
for
the nursery
darkness,
rhymes
3
I read to
birds for the
Logan when
fight,
she was little.
4 for a struggle, 5 birds for injury, 6 for misery, 7 for ending, whatever it may be.
A little clothespin doll. Perfect weird souvenir for Logan.
We've reached the car, Anderson. How's it going down there?
I think I'm done here. I'll meet you at the parking lot.
Another one of those rhymes.
The hero, brave and strong, left home for the right of wrong. From the woods came the wolf, so greedy and hungry that he ate what he found in the house without a host. The hero returned to find she'd lost the thing she loved the most. Please have something to help me defend myself here. No voi, paska. Eiku. 2547. Huh. Dr. Marmot and Marmot promised update the project first experiments. Tests items were you in plastic animal figurines, teddy bears, and so on and so on. Test subject negative, continued and blah 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 blah. Nursery rhymes working on it. Blah, 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 blah. Ah.
Rest easy, buddy.
Well, that's all it can do now. Oh yes, ammunition. Test got features and same side. FPC. Okay, I'm there. And that's stream side. This is one of those moments when you realize that actually it's quiet, too quiet. It's too quiet in here. Oh, wait. It said stream side. So... Okay, that's not it. But is that it? No, not it. Miriam, Matt, thanks for lovely hike. Game for NYC, Brand of Body, Lorian Bob, Kev, and Mr. Lockhart. Hike and enjoy the scenery, set up a tent, enjoy the nice meal, relax, don't chop down trees, don't leave your trash behind, be loud and obnoxious, or start a forest fire. Huh. Managed to do it with one. Big save. Okay, I think there was I will go there, and that's how I can skip back to. Yeah. Yeah, if I go this way, there should be that one way to. Hold on.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. Wonder what's inside.
Rock tree.
I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Wait, is that just one or two? Hey, that one dropped ammunition. Okay, rock tree. Okay. 6 plus 2 is 8. Three plus 3. Rock tree. So where's that second rock? Over there. Okay, what is that? Seven minus 3. Okay, that's 4, 6, and 8. 4, 6, 8. Okay. Oh, 1 plus 3. No. Rock 3. Hold on, that's rock. And that's 3. 3 should be 8. Come on, what is... Six plus 2 is... And that's 3 plus 3.
In the night.
Nyt vittu oikeesti, mitä helvettiä? 7, 3, and... Is that 3? Or what is it supposed to be? Okei, nyt menee liian naurettavaksi. I'm gonna... How do you reach that? There's another one. Could that be the one with for the key? Nope. But it got me ammo, so that's nice.
There's another lunchbox.
those. Look down the ripple, the water, more like that. You see that map? I am not gonna go back for that.
It was already out. Drop it.
I'll take those. Thank you. There's the shortcut. Let's get the hell out of this forest while we still have sun and while we still have daylight. Okay, sun is bright enough that clear signs of tampering, signal rerouted, transmitters no hours, speaks so that alerts will come away, definitely concerning, raccoons.
Warning. Activity detected. AWE. Event in progress. Cauldron Lake. What's an AWE?
Casey, what exactly does the FBC do?
After New York, when I started looking for our friend here, their name came up. I pushed them for any files they had on him, but got stonewalled. They have a reputation of showing up for weird shit. They have a presence here, and now we find our writer. How about that?
Another one of those lunchboxes.
A little delayed reaction, I already got it, but hey, it was bound to play at the end of the dialogue anyway. Hold on, let me get one more. Could there be something? Huh. Lake. I wonder who the inland foliage is stunning. Okay, let's get back to civilization.
You ready to go?
Yeah, back to civilization.
Mr. Wake, we're taking you back to our field office in Bright Falls. You can freshen up there, and then we'll talk properly.
Huh.
Hey, Mom. Before you say anything, I'm totally fine. Don't freak out. Dad shouldn't have even texted you.
Logan? No one texted me. What's going on?
I'm totally fine. I slipped, that's all. God, it's not the end of the world.
Put your father on the phone.
Okay. Dad, it's Mom.
Don't worry, hun. Logan slipped in the shower and bumped her head. She has a slight concussion, but I'm keeping an eye on her. Lucky I heard her fall. She Could have drowned.
Jesus, David.
In a shower?
Why didn't you call?
I tried. It didn't go through. She's fine, really. But what about you? You sound stressed.
No, it's, just weird case, that's all.
Well, if you need a hint, my years of board game victories tell me Colonel Mustard did it.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
Funny.
Love you, Dave.
Love you too, honey. Want to say bye to Logan?
I wonder...
I love her. Bye for now.
Maybe the one thing that Sweet Baby Inc. did with Alan Wake was at least the background, story backgrounds for Saga, which were not related to her grandfather and granduncle. Logan, and for maybe naming her and the interactions with her husband. Yeah, it is apparently.
Is there anyone you'd like us to reach out to, Mr. Wake? You've been gone a long time.
No. No. They'd be in danger. It'll come for me.
Okay, let's talk about something else. Robert Nightingale. Do you know him? You were both here in 2010.
The Dark Presence got him back then. That's the last time I saw him. 13 years. Fuck me.
Tell us about the pages. You had what looks like a title page with you. Return. Is this the name of the story on these pages? The writer's name has been scratched out pretty violently, but your name can still be made out underneath.
Scratched out. Yeah. Scratch.
Did you write these pages, Mr. Wake?
I'm trying to remember. It's a crazy jumble, like a nightmare.
No, I have not.
It doesn't.
I haven't actually even had it
make sense.
downloaded on my PC for a while also. And I didn't also I haven't actually even bought it. I'm still trying to keep up my budget. I'll get it when it's on a bargain sale.
I remember.
Actually, it probably was on a bargain sale, but that was before payday. I know. I got paid after the sale was over. That was kind of annoying. Yeah, I can understand it is. Late night initiation.
Fuck. Was I on a talk show tonight? Waking up in places with no memory of how I'd gotten there. It was out of control. I didn't need another mugshot in the fucking tabloids. Had I already done the show? Was that a recording?
Yeah, they couldn't do this again with having Ilkka wear the DLC costume.
Good to see you, Alan. Great to see you. Welcome back to the show. Come on, sit down, sit down. Woo! Oh, man. It is so good to see you, Alan. This must be an exciting time for you. Tell me, does it ever get old?
Sorry, does what get old?
Publishing a new book.
Are you okay there, my friend? You look like you've been cooped up in the writer's room for a few too many years.
This is exactly how I feel.
You know, I've waited so long to get my hands on the sequel to Departure. You left us on quite the cliffhanger. We've all been dying to know what "it's not a lake, it's an ocean" really means.
You and me both.
Well, our wait is over. Your new book, Initiation, hits the shelves tomorrow.
What?
That's exactly what every reader will be asking. This book is mind-bending. It's so cerebral. I mean, how would you describe it? An auto-fictional thought experiment?
Yeah, the set looks similar as the Murray Franklin show on in the Joker movie.
This isn't right. I haven't written anything.
He's so humble.
Okay, you got me. Good prank, very funny. But yeah, sad to say, I've not written this. I'd remember if I'd written a book, right?
Or maybe it was written by your evil double. Well played, man! That is spot on! Playing the role here. Pretending the world of the book overlaps our own. That's very meta indeed. You see, Initiation tells the story of a fictional writer named Alan Wake, who is trapped in a nightmare, desperately trying to find the manuscript of a novel he has forgotten he has written. The book is set in New York, but it might not be New York at all. He is tormented by his dark doppelganger and guided by visions of a fictional detective he has written. That's right, Alex Casey is in this book as well.
I guess we'll just keep doing this the whole show. The joke's on me.
But isn't that what you sign up for with autofiction? Well, but seriously, I found the structure of the reality you build in the book fascinating. It reminded me of The Matrix. I mean, the writer is physically in his writer's room, trapped there, and he projects himself out to this dark dream of New York through the story he is writing. Like astral projection. Did I get that right?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Go on. I should be taking notes here. This is great stuff.
Notes to that other Alan Wake in that room writing this as we speak? Are we all in your story, Alan? Wow. No, I wish you every success with your new book, Alan. I hope it's as successful as your best-selling Alex Casey series. Initiation hits the shelves tomorrow. After this, I'm sure we'll all be eagerly awaiting the culmination of this hero's journey trilogy of yours.
That's actually is like what a hero's journey is.
Sure, perhaps.
It's the departure, initiation, and return. That's the hero's journey.
My entire career, Alan. All this talk of meta-narratives. I'm expecting to disappear once this scene ends.
The audio was a little muted there during the live-action cutscene.
Hello?
Robert taisi lähteä pois.
I'm losing it. Something's not right here. I needed to get home. To Alice. What the hell was that interview? Some kind of joke? Initiation? I never wrote a book called Initiation. This felt like a bad dream. Could make a good horror story. Hey! I think I've been locked in! Anybody? Fuck. Now I have to find the code myself. Great. I was a mess. I'd never heard of this talk show or Mr. Door before.
My interpretation of Many
right.
Worlds by
Was I
Oscar
losing my
Darling.
mind?
Old Gods of Asgard.
Old Gods of Asgard. That name sounded familiar.
665, Neighbor of the Beast.
spiral. I thought I was finding remnants of the earlier loops, earlier drafts of my writing. The murder sites that I had left clues, mementos for myself to guide me on, but maybe that's only part of it. If telling this not a straight line, then there are loops beyond these loops. Vast complex superstructures beyond what's happening to me now, ahead of me. And I'm there as well, a version of me, something. I have become some elevated, enlightened virgin, an archon, a demiurge, a demon of some sort, playing a secret game, building something, his past self upon to get him there. A deus ex machina pushing me there. I hate the idea of crazy, intrusive thought. And yet, no crazier than anything else here.
Which version of myself was I? Where was I in this grand loop? There was something in the studio with me. I had to get out.
This is the ritual to ritual.
Waking up from the nightmare, I felt like a drowning man gasping for air. This place felt familiar. A ghost of a memory surfaced, about writing here for countless days.
This road. Ah.
A plot board for mapping out a story. On the index cards, the nightmare that just happened to me. A summary of the story so far. But other notes as well. Warnings. I had written them. I couldn't remember what it all meant. The name Scratch filled me with dread. I could trust these words. I had to act on them. You must write to escape.
A talk show I had thought the home was New York. Must escape. Get back to writing.
I had to write more. Thoughts and ideas could manifest as reality in this dark place. I'd use my writing to project myself out of this room, like a deep-sea diver to go deeper and explore the depths of this prison for a way out. This room was my boat. Writing was my lifeline. I would start again at the top.
great show for you here tonight. A real treat to all you Alex Casey fans out there. Alex Casey himself is here tonight. That's right. Sam Lake, ladies and gentlemen. The actor who has given his face to the famous detective in the film series. And of course, we have Alan Wake here. Best-selling writer, books, the films are based on. Let's do this! Welcome back to the show. So, Alan, as the creator of the character, how do you feel about this?
Sorry, what?
I know it can be an awkward question with the man sitting right next to you, but I mean, how do you feel about him in the role of Casey? Does he look the part to you?
He looks exactly like I always imagined Casey to be. It's uncanny.
Thank you. That means so much to me. I'm a huge fan of your books.
So,
kind of
what's the
surprising
problem,
that they
Alan?
get.
Because on more than one occasion, you voiced your reservations about the adaptations.
It's not that. They're their own thing. They've gone with choices that are different from mine. I feel protective about my stories, and these adaptations... I don't know. I guess I just wish I could have been more involved in making them.
Well, in that case, you won't have seen this either. We have a clip from the new film, Murder Case Casey. Should we roll it, or do you want to say something first, Sam?
Nah, just roll it.
This city was an old scar that refused to heal. The rain made it fester. It needed the sun, but there was only the night. I was tired.
That's not a clip, that's a...
Insomnia covered me like a plastic
teaser.
film. I was watching the world through a rain-slick window. My own reflection haunting the view. I was trying to track down a missing writer. My only clue was a table lamp, shaped like an angel. The only thing to shed light on this sordid mystery.
That's great. Murder Case Casey. Great job, Sam. Very exciting and very meta. I'm looking forward to seeing more.
Wait, stop. What was that about a writer? About a lamp?
Considering how Dead by Daylight also got Alan Wake as a new character in it, it would be interesting to see what fanfiction recreations that some people have made in having Alan Wake interact with those characters and use his reality-altering powers to change everything to help them escape. What? Ah, of course it would be different this time. Ah, the same book by Dr. Darling. Five, 6, 5. 5, 6, 5. Oh, you're back, Ormax. Good. Okay, is this open now? No, still locked. And there comes the red again. Ho.
Hello?
It's Martti. Janitor's office.
Ah, no need. There you are, Tom. Oh, not so much evil that not a bit of good as well. Not one without the other. Good to see you.
Hey, I can't seem to find my way out of here. Can you point me to the exit?
No, totta helvetis.
Totta
Of
helvetis.
course, Tom. The work will instruct its maker. I was gonna get
Työntekijä se
something from
kehittää.
the basement for you, but you can get it yourself now. The more cooks, the worse the soup.
Mitä enemmän kokkeja sä pahemminkin.
What do you want me to get from the basement? And my name's Alan, not Tom.
Ja, mutta katsopako a man.
Well, yeah,
a man
but
with
you
a tool makes two, Tom. Eikö niin?
Is it not
And
so?
a man with a tool can build his own exit. It's in a shoebox, in the basement where you left it. Safe as in the Lord's purse.
Herran
Here's
kukkarossa.
the key.
Have we met before? Are you trapped in the dark place too?
You remember Ahti, the janitor. You can't be lost if you don't worry about where you are headed.
Yeah, Sam Lake is
Don't
Finnish.
worry, Tom. The sun will shine even into a heap of twigs.
Yeah, Sam Lake's original birth name is Sami Järvinen.
Turn on the lights. It won't take long when you get to work.
I've been trying to find a way to escape the dark place. Any suggestions?
And
He who mounts
this
about his
actor
troubles
is
the
also a
prisoner
Finnish
of
actor.
his troubles. It's not easy to get out. But don't you worry, Tom. The home is still there where the heart is. I often think about it when I mop the floor and look into the puddle. Water is the memory of the world. Water finds its way.
The janitor was a bit out there, but still a friendly face. I had to trust the basement would get me out of here.
Joo. Martti Suosalo is the who's plays Ahti in the game, and also with Alan is also played by two actors. He's Matthew Porreta voices the English is the voice, and the body double is for Ilkka Pilli. All Finnish. Okay, no. Matthew Porreta is an American actor. I think I remember. Oh. Oh yeah, this is the green room where Alan wakes up. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a loop. I was going to go to the basement. Yeah, he's calling him Tom after the Thomas Zane from the first game. Just like the Anderson brothers also called Alan as Tom.
The talk show host?
Good evening. A writer trapped in a dream world attempts to write a story to shape reality around him and escape. He is beset by visions leaking in from realities beyond his own. He uses those visions
David Harewood must have had fun with this role.
in hopes of giving them power to make them come true. Us, hidden few, know that ultimately he will succeed. But for that, many of his stories collapse back into the stuff that dreams are made of, to remain as they began, works of fiction. And yet, maybe there is a gleam of truth to be unearthed from these tales. offering us intriguing avenues of contemplation as they transpire in
Night Springs.
Night Springs.
An old lamp in a shoebox. Was this what the janitor had left for me? The lamp felt significant. A tool for bringing light to the darkness. I felt a magnetic pull between the lamp and the light overhead. Whoa! When the light jumped into my lamp, the whole room changed. Like something in a dream. Opening a way forward, the lamp was humming.
Yeah, the DLCs. I'll get into those when I have finished the story campaign.
The glow in the lamp went out, shifting the light in the room. The light carved out something new from the darkness. I needed to find another way out.
Oh.
The dark place wants to drown me. I'm losing myself. I have to fight it. I have to remember. The clicker. The light switch. I lost it. But I have the lamp now. The lamp the switch was cut from. This place is a nightmare. Not real, and yet more real than anything. The danger and the horror are real. It feeds off my mind. Twisting whatever it takes into psychotic reality. I'm trapped here. I write to escape. I've tried this many times, written countless stories, forgotten how many. I keep failing, but I must keep trying. I use the story to dive deeper. Every word I write is a step forward on this spiral in the darkness. I dive to the body to find the answer, the map, and the key, the compass. It's combined to form a door leading out. But how do you open a door that's not a door? At the bottom of an ocean that's not an ocean, and a lake that's not a lake.
Wouldn't be surprised if they actually were working on it. I think that I heard somewhere that they were working on a TV adaptation, and the actors still looked the part. Although there's also like a question of... There's that slightly sad thing that in order to start working with the first Alan Wake game, they had to sell their rights to Max Payne. And then to do Control, they had to sell Quantum Break's rights away. I wonder if they're... What if, you know, if they're gonna... However they're gonna do. Not to mention, after seeing what Hollywood did with the Max Payne movie, it's not gonna be... That was also kind of like tropes. Unless they have Sam Lake working on collaborating with the adaptation, then that's gonna be another thing. And they really need to have Ilkka and Matthew also as Alan. If they're even willing to be there. Okay. Okay, need to escape while the room looks like this.
The payphone was ringing. Somehow I knew the call was for me. Hello?
Alan Wake?
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
No? Who is this?
We'll get to that later. There are spies all over. Shadows.
A sense of deja vu washed over me. Had I had this conversation before?
Alan, listen to me carefully. Caldera Street Station, the subway. You need to go there. I'll call you again later. Make sure to pick up.
Do I know you? I know you from somewhere.
You've just forgotten again. We're in this together. Don't worry.
That's Ilkka's voice.
We've been working. Great.
I'm losing you. Hello? Hello?
Subway pass. Need to put on some light, it's gonna be too dark in here. And I think the cats are getting restless.
The man had said Caldera Street Station.
Let's get to some proper cliffhanger and then Echo. Was there a worse? Show me that map again. Oh yeah, don't have a flashlight yet.
Fuck. Okay, don't mind me, just passing through. Shadows stirred like there was someone there, but there was no one. I wanted to keep it that way. The Caldera Street Station sign was there, but the entrance was missing. I had to make it appear. Maybe I could use the lamp to reveal the station entrance. The lamp was dead in my hand. I needed to find a light for it.
There's light.
Don't you fucking forget this. I'm in the dark place.
That's probably a New Game Plus add-on, because I don't remember that in the first run. Illumination. Neighborhood illumination. Cold case Casey.
There was a light at the end of the alley ahead.
Is this the way it was on the page?
What the hell? Oh, hey. We met at Door's show.
Alan Wake, the writer. I'm Alex Casey, looking into a murder.
Come on, what is this?
There's a piece of evidence, a manuscript of a novel. You wouldn't know anything about it?
A manuscript? What manuscript? I need to see it.
Rumor had it the manuscript contained the details of the murders. A murder cult was following the story to commit their gruesome acts. Was Wake their leader? Had he written it? How far would he go to create a perfect work of art? Or would he be the next victim? Stay here.
No, wait! I need a gun!
No chance.
There's no light anymore.
Casey!
Damn it. I remember dying in this alley in a dream I had. He was just gonna keep killing me here, loop by loop. You're not gonna get what you want. You think you know. You know shit. You don't really want to know. You're gonna get what's coming to you.
This was an echo of the books I had written for years. Picking up Casey's gun felt like I was assuming the role of the detective. I had a light now.
There goes
I needed
Casey.
to get back to the subway station entrance. Shit. With the alley in darkness now, restless shadows block my way.
Yeah, which one of them are hostile, which are just mirages, echoes, just.
The shadows faded out until they didn't. They were trying to stop me. Flashlight, I can fight them. I could use the light to open the subway entrance now. I needed to find another light to go deeper inside.
There's another light. Just need to get to it.
I needed to find a way around that fence.
Need to borrow this light. And put it here. Echoes. But of course.
Written books about Alex Casey for years.
Rain tried to wash away the sins of this city. But some sins, the evidence of the crimes committed, could never be erased. Not by the rain, or any amount of therapy from Dr. Jack Daniels. It remained bruises under my skin, like tattoos. Bruises in my soul. Scar tissue on my heart. The rain never stopped falling. And I never stopped drinking.
Gonna need this probably at some point. Or I'll find ammunition to those at somewhere. Okay, oh yeah, I needed to feed the cats. Okay, maybe this is far enough and this is a good enough cliffhanger. Yeah, either tomorrow or Monday. Anyway, I'll be my vacation ends tomorrow. I'll probably do that with something else, but I'll do it with it though. Just Robert and Ormax. You other guy, people watch this in the future. Check out my other videos, check out my channel, like this stream, feel free to comment whatever you want. And ding the bell to be alerted for when I continue, because I never have any actual idea on when I decide to do streams. I just do them when I have time. But I usually that means at the evening of Finland's time. So that would be something where like after 7 on Finland's time and minus 3 hours. Yeah, so on, yeah. So see you on the next stream, and may your heart be your guiding key.